Hey fellow YouTubers, welcome to AFR's Figure Reviews, where we'll be reviewing the latest and greatest anime figures. So stick around and enjoy. Hey, this is AFR and welcome to AFR's Figure Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing the in-action offshoot Burai Zero Use type. I also got the Burai Black Knights type, but I've decided to review the Zero version because they're pretty much the same, and well, I'm not going to review both of them. So let's get down to the review. So first of all, we see that the box has this dark grayish color scheme, nearly black, and this is the Code Geass logo. We have a Code Geass R2 logo over here, sunrise, Code Geass. On the back of the box, we see there's a picture of the Burai Zero Use type, and we have the various features and poses that you can get the Burai in, and the various accessories it comes with. I really love the box design, as I've said before. Pretty compact, pretty sleek, and yeah, it's actually pretty nice. I also like it that they use different colored plastics for each of the different nightmare frames. Alright, so let's open this up and take a look inside. And here we have the figure in the plastic casing and all the accessories it comes with. We'll go through that later, but for now let's take a look at this little sheet of paper it comes with. 2 sheets in fact. We have some sort of advertisement, warranty, not sure what it is, QR code. You need a Docomo phone to scan that and be in Japan. And here we have the instruction sheet for the various accessories that the figure comes with and how to assemble parts of it. Very interesting. Alright, so let's take a look at the figure itself. So here's the figure itself, the Burai Zero type, or Zero Use, or Zero Use type, whichever way you want to call it. The figure is indeed a very accurate representation of the character model, and let's just go through its articulation. We have its land spinners. Its wheels are made of plastic and are fully movable, fully rotational. I can rotate fully forwards and backwards, in and out for the land spinners. Its legs are on ball joints, ankle joints. We have its knee joints, just forwards and backwards, no side to side. A complete movement here of the leg joint, and for his arms, he's actually 2 joints, one here and one for the elbow, and this is actually on a separate piece, on a separate joint itself. You have forwards and backwards. It is double jointed, once at the elbow and once below the arm, below the elbow. Its wrists are on ball joints, and its head is also on a ball joint. Alright, before we go into further details, let's take a look at the accessories which the figure comes with. Just dump them all out. First off, we have its cockpit, and this cockpit, unlike the rest of the nightmare frames, is openable. The Sanzalans, the Gloucesters, and of course the Gurenishki. However, the Lancelot does not come with an openable cockpit, but this one does. So when you actually pull it open, see that there is a mechanism to actually allow the seat to move out a little bit. As you see there, the rest we just slide it out or push it out. Doesn't matter. And this is actually a fantastic feature that the in-action offshoots nightmare frames have. The realism, the accuracy to the actual character model is again fantastic. And not only that, the Burai Zero Use Zero version comes with a miniature figure of Zero, supposedly in scale to the actual nightmare frame, and you're supposed to put him standing on his cockpit. And this is of course a reference to the scene in Code Geass R2, and of course there are a little bit of spoilers ahead, so just be careful of that. So let me just place the cockpit on the Burai itself, and we do that by actually inserting this little T plug into this T peg into this T hole, and we just put it together. like so. Easy to fit, and it is extremely sturdy. This will never ever come out with normal posing, normal display. Even if this falls from a height, it will not come off. Very sturdy. I absolutely love this. And something which I forgot to mention with my previous reviews is that this is somehow reminiscent of the ejection seat system in which they use, and I did not notice that at first until I watched some later episodes, and it's very similar in that respect as well. Fantastic. Alright, so what else does it come with? It comes with a generic rifle. We have four different hands, or 2 pairs of exchangeable hands. We have the fact spear in the head, and yes, this is of course changeable with the one that is already on the figure. And last but not least, we have his police shield. I'm not going to show you exactly what you can do because there are pictures already here. As you can see, you can pose the Burai with the police shield, or like skating on the police shield, like so. And that is of course again a throwback to the scene in Code Geass R2. It is a fantastic figure. Of course, his arm, to exchange the hands, it's just on a little ball joint. Just pull that out like so. Very simple. And for the Burai figures, he actually has this little arm piece, armor or arm guard or whatever you want to call it. You have to just replace that as well before putting the hand in. And that's all you have to do to exchange your hands. Extremely simple, and it is again very sturdy. So all in all, I have to say, and I have said this before, and I have to say that the in-action offshoot line is impressing me. I believe that this is one of the highest quality figures one of the highest quality series of figures, lines of figures I have ever dealt with. The build quality is fantastic. The plastics do not feel cheap at all. They are really heavy. The figure has some weight to it. The joints are very sturdy as well. They're not loose and slided at all. They're not loose at all. Even if you shake the figure, none of the joints move, but of course they are not so sturdy that they cannot be posed with ease. It's really easy to move them. The accuracy is simply outstanding. And well, oh, and one more thing, you forgot the waist. There is a waist joint as turned 360 degrees. Isn't that fantastic? So all in all, if you're a Code Geass fan like I am, you can consider getting this version, or you can get the normal Black Knights version, which is pretty similar, just a different headpiece, and of course a couple of different accessories, different color scheme as well. Definitely choose to get either one of these, or get both if you're like me. Aside from the fact that the slash harkens are not extendable, there's really no downside to this figure at all. After rewatching the episode of Code Geass R2 to take the screenshots, I noticed that this is not really an accurate portrayal of the scene in this screenshot, and so all you have to do is to actually change one of the arms with the Sanzaland in-action offshoot figure, and that is one of the features of the in-action offshoot line, in that the parts, mainly the arms and the legs, are actually interchangeable between them. So all you have to do is pop the arm off. They are on ball joints, and they can pop off not so easily, but they can pop off. And all we have to do is just replace them by popping the arm back in. Then we attach this Burai figure to the police shield by placing his feet in the groove, and now the figure closely matches the scene in the screenshot. So this has been Akhtar saying, see you guys in the next episode. This is Akhtar, and thanks for watching.